Hey everyone, today we're baking applesauce cake, which became popular during World War I. During this time, families had to ration foods and cut costs. This is why the cake is made without traditional ingredients like milk or hen fruit. Starting off, I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees so that it's ready for use later. Next, I'm going to get a medium-sized mixing bowl and begin by mixing the dry ingredients. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 3/4 cups of flour, 1/2 teaspoon each of clove, nutmeg, and cinnamon, and 1 cup of light brown sugar. After that's in, I'll begin mixing, making sure to test it before moving forward. Shockingly, it's very dry. Once that's all nice and mixed, I add in the wet ingredients. Why are they wet, you ask? That's a question you don't want to know the answer to, trust me. Anyways, I'll start with the main ingredient, 1 cup of applesauce, and then 1/2 cup of shortening, which does not taste good. After that, I mix everything together until it's smoothish, which is when I realize that it needs more applesauce. So eyeballing an amount, I add in some more. Then I continue mixing, and finally place it in a pan, smoothing it out so it bakes evenly. After about an hour of cooking, the cake should be done, which will be super killer diller.
Now that the cake is done, we're going to modernize it a bit by adding icing. Originally, icing wasn't included because it made the cake more expensive, but you can't have a proper cake without icing. So as Gandhi once said, let's make icing. So the first thing we need to do is melt 1 stick of butter and 1/2 cup of brown sugar into a saucepan. I'll do this for about 2 minutes, stirring consistently, and then add 1/4 cup of cow's milk. Once it starts boiling, I'll remove it and wait until it's cool, and pour it into a small bowl. In this bowl, I'll add 2 cups of powdered sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and mix until it's the right consistency to spread on a cake, which should take about 2 minutes. Once the cake is cooled, I spread it on the cake until it covers it completely, and voila, look at that cake. Doesn't that just raspberries?